Wars are not fought for peace. They are fought for dominance in any form: economic, religious, ideological, or political. Most wars start with the desire to get something that doesn't naturally belong to them. Well, the Russian invasion of Ukraine is no different. Russia launched an attack on Ukraine, a country 28 times smaller than Russia, on March 24, 2022, in an attempt to completely overrun it. The conflict between these two nations is not new. It all began after the Soviet Union collapsed in the 90s and the attempts of Russia to maintain its sphere of influence on the ex-USSR countries began. Coming back to 2023, the war is completing its first anniversary. Hello and welcome to India Today Digital. I'm Anjali Istwal. And as this 1 year gets completed, we show you 12 shades of war in 12 months of war. Throughout this period, many global leaders and organizations have condemned the strikes that were made by Russia on Ukraine. However, Russia justified its attempts with its own reasons. But what exactly is the big picture? Russia's Supreme Leader Vladimir Putin has stated multiple times that Russia only wishes to protect the interests of Russian-speaking Ukrainians and wants to bridge the gap between Russia and Ukraine. But it's not just the historical and cultural ties that Russia values. It also values the immense natural wealth of Ukraine. This small Eastern European country is itself an epicenter of natural resources. It possesses some of the largest reserves of titanium and iron ore, as well as fields of untapped lithium, coal, oil, and gas. Ukraine's yearly uranium extraction makes up 1.4% of global output, and Ukraine is home to 39 million metric tons of iron and 431,000 metric tons of titanium. And after China, Ukraine extracts gallium at a rate of 9 tons per year, accounting for 2.9% of global gallium output. If combined, they're all worth trillions of dollars. Capturing Ukraine would give Russia access to these resources as well as other advantages, such as large fertile agricultural land and a strategic Eurasian location. Last year, Ukraine's official websites took down the geolocations of these deposits, citing national security. Ukraine's abundance of these resources does not mean that Russia lacks resources. It also possesses vast amounts of natural resources. For instance, Russia accounts for 5.5% of world aluminium production and 15% of world nickel exports. Yet, Russia has long been interested in acquiring Ukraine's resources as well, seeing it as an ideal place to expand its influence, export, and power. Due to the 2014 Crimea annexation, critical Western investment in the energy and mining sectors was scared away. The current war has had a similar effect at a larger scale. Russia stands to benefit significantly from acquiring Ukraine's resources. For one, it would gain access to a steady supply of oil and gas and all these minerals which could power its industries. It would also give Russia an advantage in the global market. In 2021, Russia alone exported around $55.5 billion worth of natural gas to other countries worldwide. And Russia is eyeing boosting its exports with addition to its assets. The international community must take a strong stance against Russia and support Ukraine in its efforts to protect its resources. Only then can the two countries find lasting peace and end the conflict for once and all. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comment section. And for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.